Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing very well. Welcome to another episode of In the Studio. So, I've been working on some new material all day, and I made this washed out percussive effect to kind of sit in the background of this track here. And I thought that it would be something that you might want to see. So, I'm going to let you listen to a little piece of what I have so far, and then we'll recreate this sound. So. We're going to focus on this percussive, washed out kind of effect sound right here. And again, that's something that I'll probably put in spots here and there, not have it playing continuously to give the track some extra texture and movement throughout. So I'm going to show you how I've made this. So first step is I just took a one-shot percussive sample. So I actually use that one right there. So what I'm going to do actually is first I'm going to use the direct wave sampler. So I'm going to grab him and pull that sample into the sampler. And I'll just put this on an open track. Let's put it on that one for now. And then let's head over to the sample tab here. And what I want to do is to create a loop. So under the loop type, I'm going to hit sustained, and that's going to create a loop. And then what you'll probably want to do is just lay down a MIDI note for however long you want this percussive effect to be. So let's do that really quick. Maybe I'll just do 2 bars for the example here. So we'll just lay that down. I'm going to mute this one for now. Okay. And then what we can do is play with the loop endpoint. Let's actually loop up this 2-bar section while we're doing this. Yeah, and then you can automate or record in live, the movement of this loop end point. But it sounds awkward like it is now, so we need to add some effects first. So let's do that. So what I want to do here is I want this to be a washed out style of effect. It's not going to be in the forefront of the mix. It's something in the background. So I'm going to add quite a bit of reverb to this. So I'm going to use the Valhalla Vintage Verb. I'll probably just keep it on the default setting to be honest, but I'll just pull down the mix to maybe around 50% or so. That's quite loud. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to give that reverb a little bit of distortion. So I'm just going to use the wave shaper here and give that a little bit of a boost. Just roughly match the levels there. And then what I'm going to do is maybe even try giving this a bit more of a stereo width, or enhance the stereo image a little bit, make it really wide. So I'm just going to use the stereo enhancer, if I can find it. Where are you? There you are. And just kick this over to one side. Yeah, because I just want it just this big kind of washed out thing, moving around in the background. All right, cool. Now I'm going to EQ this. So I'm just going, that's not what I want. I'm going to go for a high pass first. Maybe even a steeper curve. Just use the steep 4. And let's take out some of that high frequency content as well. So we just simply don't need it for this type of sound. Maybe take some of these nasty frequencies out. Yeah, just gonna dip that down a little bit right there. That's kind of, not digging that. Yeah. Cool. Now I'm going to add a little bit of delay to give it a little extra, you know, delay, a little extra movement. It's bouncing around. So I'm going to use the H delay. And let's try a triplet setting. An 8th triplet might sound cool with this. And I'll just bump up the feedback a little bit. I'm going to turn analog off. I don't want that right now. Pull down the wet a little bit. Cool, that works. I'm still hearing some nasty frequencies in there. I want to maybe try and find. Right there. Let's take that out as well. Okay, that should be okay for now. And then I'm going to sidechain this pretty heavily. So let's grab this guy here. And then you can just draw in some automation movement with the loop end parameter here to create a nice kind of washed out moving percussion effect. Let's hear it with the everything else playing, or at least some of the other elements. Yeah, and then I would probably either record that in live or just create an automation clip, play around with it until you're happy with what you have, and then you could either bounce it out to audio perhaps, or you can just keep it running live in your arrangement, and then you can make little variations on it throughout the project as well. But that's just an easy way to create a kind of washed out percussive effect that kind of sits in the background and gives your track some nice texture and movement and a little bit of atmosphere. So hopefully you enjoyed that one. Leave me a comment or question. I'll catch everyone soon. Take care.